and welcome to this 4NAV coffee break. My name is René Brummel. I'm a product specialist at 4NAV, and I will be your presenter today. As this coffee break is live, you can ask your questions via the GoToWebinar question window. We will answer them at the end of the coffee break. Today, we're going to explain how to add promotional and seasonal content to your Business Central documents. In daily business operations, every customer interaction matters. Whether sending a sales quote, confirming an order, delivering an invoice, or following up via email, companies need to include messages that are clear, relevant, and tailored to the recipient. Let's say that we own a coffee shop and we want to run a promo for International Coffee Day. How can we create our promotional content, and how do we make sure it is added to the correct documents in the correct period to the right customers? Let's have a look. To demonstrate adding promotional and seasonal content, I'm going to use these steps. Prerequisites, what do I need to get going? In step 2, I will write my content. In step 3, I will add the content to documents. In step 4, I will set the target audience and period. Let's start with the first step. Today, I will be working in a Business Central on-premise server with the Business Central 2026 Wave 1 release. I've installed the 4NAV customizable report pack, and I've executed a step-by-step wizard from the assisted setup to get started. Of course, everything I do today will also work in a cloud environment. The first thing we will do is set up a master text template with our promotional content. I only want to set up my content once, so we don't have to copy the text on multiple documents. Now, what I've gotten from my colleague at marketing is this promo text with a promo image. So we're giving away free coffee mugs with bags of coffee break coffee beans. I will just copy this because I want to use this inside my, did I get everything? I want to use this inside my 4NAV text templates. Next step, I'll go to Business Central, open my 4NAV text templates. I have nothing here. Create a new text template. I will call this ILD Promo Master. I'll leave the language blank. Of course, you can create text and email templates for any language you like. I'll leave them blank because it's a bit easier to demo everything. ILD Promo Master. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this template on source table 0, which means that the template isn't connected to any specific table inside Business Central. It's not connected to the posted sales invoices or the sales orders or the purchase documents. So it can be used anywhere, basically. I still have my related tables for the company information and the current text. So I have the basics of everything that I need. I'm going to set the text type to post. This is just for a test. I'll change that later on. And that's pretty much all I need to do. I can edit my HTML and paste my text from Word. Now the text editor says we have detected a Word page. Word-based, do you want to keep the formatting? Well, I want to keep the formatting because my marketing colleague has spent a lot of time getting everything just right. The only thing I want to do is we have here the fourth coffee name. I want to grab that name from the database, just in case I want to use this in multiple companies or whatever. So that's all I need to do. I've set up my text, set up my text replacement for the name, and I have set up source table 0, and I've added text type post. Now, one of the advantages of using source table 0 and with the text type post and pre is that if you use source table 0, the text will be used automatically on every 4NAV report, which means if I go to my 4NAV report list and open my order, you will see that the Coffee Day promo has automatically been added to the order. But if I run an invoice, promo is here as well. And same for the, for instance, purchase order. I have the promo in here as well. It's useful if you want to have this text on every document. In this case, I don't. I just wanted to test it so everything works. But in this case, I want to use this text as a master template. So I will change the text type to master. Because the text type is now master, 4nav reports by default only print the pre and post texts for the source table 0. So I'm safe now. It is only going to go exactly where I say I want to put it. Now I've created promo text. We want to start using it in text templates and text and emails. So back to Business Central. We're already in the text template, so I'm going to create a new text template for my sales order. In this case, I'm going to set the source table to 36 because I want to use this text in my sales orders. I'm going to set the text type to post because I do want to print this text on my sales documents. The next step, I want to use the text from my master template, so I need to add it to my related tables. Call it master. Say I will use the text template. I need to set a link reference, which I usually set to the base table. And I need to tell 4nav which record to get. In this case, I'm not going to specify a table relation, but I'm just going to grab a constant value because I just want to get the ILD promo master text. Once that is done, go back to my text template and edit HTML. And now in my text fields, I have the master.text. And that's all. Now I have the now set up a text template for my sales orders, going to be printed in the post text of every sales order, and the text that's going to be printed is the text from the master template. I want to do the same for my email template. I have an email template for my sales order, which at the moment just prints the standard order text, and below here I want to add my promo text. So on here I can do the same thing. The nice thing about these text template masters is that I can use email master text on text templates and text template masters on emails. So I can just grab my text template for the promo, again with the table relation 0 constant, and grab the master. And then I can do the same thing I did with the text template. I can grab my master.text, and that will get the master text, resolve any of the field replacements, and print the text underneath my email. Then of course I still need to test it. So let's grab a sales order, email confirmation. That gets me my standard email with my logo, and underneath I have the International Coffee Day promo, which is great. And of course, I have my email attachment. And you can see on my email attachment, I also have my International Coffee Day promo. That's pretty much where I want it to be. Finally, I don't want to send this promo to just anyone. I want some control. I want to set the target audience and the period, because we don't want to set promotional content when the promotion is over, and we don't want to send promotional content to customers that are completely not interested in buying bags of coffee beans. Couldn't imagine why you couldn't be interested in buying bags of coffee break coffee beans, but there you go. What we can do in Business Central, in this case, I've added a campaign International Coffee Day 2026, and I've simply added the campaign to my Business Central sales order, because I only want to send my Coffee Day promo to certain customers and certain documents. So in this case, I'm going to use this Coffee Day campaign to filter which orders are going to get the promo. To do so, I will go to my text templates. First of all, my promo is only going to run in September because International Coffee Day is on the 1st of October. So it doesn't make any sense to send this stuff before September. And it doesn't make any sense to send this stuff after the 1st of October. So I'm going to specify starting date 1st of September, ending date 1st of October. And then in the usage filter value, I'm going to add the campaign. And the campaign is going to be ICD 2026. Hit OK. Now my current work date is 27/1/2028, which is one of those standard Business Central things. Which means that if I go to my sales order 1001 has the campaign number, and I print my confirmation, I still do not get my my promo. And if I change my work date to the 2nd of September, I print my confirmation, I do get my International Coffee Day promo on my sales document, so that's perfect. Then of course I have a sales order that doesn't have the campaign number, so this shouldn't get the promo. If I print my confirmation in here, I do not get the promo. So it can be that simple. Let's recap what we just did. We found that we could use text templates to add promotional content. We could create a text template to use on any document by setting the source table to 0, but we could also create a master template and use the text from that on any text or email template. Finally, we set a filter on our text template, so it would be only used for specific campaigns and in a specific period. You can set a period and target filter on any 4NAV text and email template, and this allows you to specify exactly who gets which message and when. Thank you for listening to me so far. I can see we do not have any questions at the moment, so I will wrap up this coffee break. If you want to know more about 4NAV or if you want to download the 4NAV toolbox, please visit our website. If you want to install 4NAV in Business Central Cloud, please visit Microsoft AppSource. You can watch more videos about 4NAV on our YouTube channel, and if you have any questions about 4NAV, please email them to support@4nav.com. For a full list of upcoming and recorded coffee breaks, please visit 4nav.com/coffeebreak. Thank you very much for listening to me today, and goodbye.